OdeeLoccSportsInfo here, back with another vid for you guys. Yeah, y'all, hit that subscribe, like, bell icon so y'all can be notified if this is real, because y'all know OdeeLoc keeps it real. Yeah, y'all, let's get into this video. So, Shawn Porter has turned down the $2 million offered by Bob Arum, right? $2 million with an upside in pay-per-view revenue. And it's obvious that Shawn Porter doesn't want to fight with Terrence Bud Crawford, right? And I just don't understand why these boxing fans, right? These so-called boxing fans, why they don't want Al Heyman to pay the bill, right? Why is all this pressure and all this hatred, right, towards Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn and other promoters, right? Al Heyman doesn't get held to the same standard as other promoters. And we know he a promoter, right? He can say advisor all the hell he want, right? If he picking your fight, he's your promoter. And that's exactly what he's doing to Errol Spence Jr. and every other fighter on the PBC, right? He even fucked Deontay Wilder out of $120 million by trying to be slick, right? Instead of just taking the damn fight, win, lose, or draw, Deontay Wilder is paid, right? Deontay Wilder is paid. But Al Heyman and Shelly Finkel, they took that away from him, right? They talked him out of it. And Wilder was so dumb, he went for it, right? He actually went for that shit. Instead of saying, no, bruh, what? You better knock it off 120? Where do I sign? That's what he should have said, right? But it's official. Shawn Porter doesn't want to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. And Shawn Porter, he broke up Kell Brook. Oh, Kell Brook, he got $2 million, and I feel like I'm worth more than Kell Brook. Kell Brook has a UK fan base, Shawn Porter. And Kell Brook got a flat fee of $2 million with no upside. So, you are getting more money than Kell Brook because you will get $2 million with an upside in pay-per-view revenue, right? And this is another thing, Shawn, right? I'm just hollering at you. I'm a fan of yours. I actually like you, Shawn, for real. I have defended you on many of occasions against the coach channels, and that's a fact, right? When they was calling you a football player, when they was saying you was a dirty fighter, when they said you was the headbutt king, right? I was defending you. But it's obvious at this point you do not want to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. So why you keep capping? Right? I know you capping just to save face. Just to save face. So it wouldn't look like you blatantly ducking Terrence Bud Crawford. This is why you doing all this. I understand. I understand. Right? Now, I want you to think about this, Shawn. When you fought Keith Thurman, you got $1 million. You didn't have a belt. Keith Thurman had a belt. When you fought Errol Spence Jr., you got $2 million with an upside, and you had a belt, right? You had a belt. You was a champion, and you got $2 million with an upside. Now, you don't have a belt again, right? And you still getting $2 million with an upside. The same as you got in the Errol Spence Jr. fight. So what's the problem? So Bob got to pay you more than Al Heyman? Come on, man. Please stop it. We know it's obvious you capping.